Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daily Past. Today we've got some pretty big news coming out of Europe and it's not good. So here's the deal. Starting January 1st, 2025, Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced that Russia is completely halting all gas exports to Europe. And yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Why? Well, this is happening in the middle of an already brutal energy crisis. On top of that, Europe is facing a major inflation problem. So, if you think things couldn't get worse, think again. Let's dive in and break down what this means for Europe and the world. And trust me, it's not just about gas. Now, before we jump into what's happening right now, let's take a quick step back and put this all into context. So we've all been hearing about the Russia-Ukraine war, right? It started back in 2022, and it's been one of the biggest, most devastating conflicts in recent history. As we know, Russia's invasion of Ukraine sent shockwaves through the global community. And Europe, along with the rest of the world, responded with sanctions. That's when things started to get a little tricky for Europe, especially when it came to energy. You see, Europe has been heavily dependent on Russian gas for years. Like, a huge chunk of their energy came from Russia. But as tensions grew, Russia started cutting back on those gas supplies. Fast forward to today, and, well, here we are. Over the past few weeks, things have really escalated. Russia has stepped up its missile attacks on Ukraine, targeting critical infrastructure, power grids, energy plants, you name it. And then, last month, Putin made this jaw-dropping announcement. Starting January 1st, 2025, all gas supplies to Europe will stop. The reason, according to him, is that Russia needs to focus on its own domestic energy needs and, well, as retaliation against the sanctions from the West. And, let's be real, that's a huge blow to Europe, especially since things were already pretty unstable energy-wise. So, what does this mean for Europe? Well, Europe's energy situation was already pretty shaky, and this latest move just makes everything worse. Gas prices were already skyrocketing, thanks to the ongoing war and some seriously cold weather. And now, with Russia pulling the plug completely, it's going to get a lot worse. I mean, we're talking potential energy shortages across the continent, which could lead to blackouts and people being without heat during winter. Sounds pretty bad, right? But it doesn't stop there. There's another big issue that Europe's dealing with right now: inflation. And, if you're thinking, oh great, more bad news, you're not wrong. Here's the thing. Europe is already in the midst of a major inflation crisis. Prices for food, gas, everything have been climbing for months. People are already struggling to make ends meet. And now, with energy prices about to go through the roof again, it's just going to get worse. If you thought your energy bills were high before, wait until you see what's coming next. This could be the tipping point for a lot of families and businesses across the continent. And it doesn't just stop at Europe, folks. If European countries can't get their energy situation under control, we could see these price hikes ripple out to other parts of the world too. Global energy markets? Yeah, they're about to get even more chaotic. And this isn't just a Europe problem anymore. The effects of these energy shortages and price hikes are going to spill over into the global market. Think about it, when Europe has to start paying way more for gas, that means oil and gas prices are going to rise even higher worldwide. So guess what? People everywhere, not just in Europe, are going to feel the pinch. Countries that supply energy to Europe, like the US, Qatar, and Azerbaijan, will see more demand. This could make global energy prices soar, which doesn't help anyone, especially developing nations already struggling to keep up. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not all doom and gloom. While this crisis is definitely a wake-up call for Europe, it's also pushing the continent to rethink its energy strategy. With the pressure on, we might finally see Europe make a serious push towards renewable energy stuff like wind, solar, and hydrogen. The European Green Deal, which aims to make the continent climate neutral by 2050, could actually get a big boost from this crisis. I mean, if there was ever a time to ditch reliance on fossil fuels, it's now. And with more investment in renewables, Europe could come out of this stronger, more energy secure, and greener in the long run. But the real question is, how long will it take to get there? Can Europe make the shift to renewable energy fast enough to survive the short-term crisis? Will the transition happen in time to prevent widespread energy shortages, or will it be too little, too late? It's tough to say, but one thing's for sure. These next few months are going to be absolutely crucial for Europe and the rest of the world. So what do you think? How do you feel about Europe's energy crisis? Do you think this will push the EU to finally transition to greener energy, or are we looking at more struggles ahead? And what about the global impact? Are you already seeing energy prices rise in your own country? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's talk about it. We need to have this conversation. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Past. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. We'll be following this story closely and we'll keep you updated on all the developments. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.